Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa. And guess what? We are here on this beautiful rising to actually give a review on the Love and Marriage Huntsville Season 7, Episode 1. Oh, child, arrested redevelopment. Child, get into this. So, on this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, um, the season premiere, the fallout from Martell's arrest begins as the news hits the airwaves, with Melody increasing security around her home. After hearing the news, meanwhile, get into this. Tisha finds out Destiny was betrayed by someone in their inner circle, and Melody's event gets crashed by unexpected guests. Well, listen here, we've got a lot to get into. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yes. Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? I am so excited to be here with you all. Give me 1 second. Let me put the DJ on. DJ, put some music on. And y'all give us 1 second. We just need to get our royal mug. Okay, now I'm gonna try to really get up into this, right? We gotta get very comfortable. Okay, do y'all have y'all mugs? I'm saying, listen, I have to get my mug for this one because this season of Love and Marriage Huntsville is is something to write home about. I'm going to be honest with you all. So this is actually my first time actually reviewing the show, whatever. So if you all are Love and Marriage Huntsville fans of the show, don't be so hard on me. But I feel like I'm a good judge of character, and everything that we're going to be explaining on this channel is going to be alleged commentary. This is how I feel. This is how I saw it. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, um, so the show comes on, and I'm excited because I'm just like, okay, what am I going to get? And what drew me to the show was Martell's his mugshot. Um, do we have a photo of his mugshot? Not really sure if we have a photo of his mugshot, but we can definitely get it. But long story short, so the show comes on. So the show comes on, and Martell is, I guess, talking to his mother, and so his mother is chiming in. And you know what I got from his mother was like she was a toddler, and I had a boyfriend that his mother loved to just be in the business. Like it's like she was married, but she didn't. It's like she didn't really have anything going on in her marriage. And so she will always find her nose into our business, right? So that's pretty much what I get from Martell's mother is like she wants to cuddle him. She wants to give him an excuse. She wants to pretty much take her son's side because that's her son. And how I feel about that is, ma'am, once your son got married, that was it. Like once your son got married, um, It was no more of no special type of bond or anything like that because he had to a be there for his wife and his children because when he made that when he went before whomever and said I do and they exchanged rings, his loyalty to you was over. Now he's loyal to his now wife. Maria says, "Welcome to the Butterfly Lounge. Please tap the like as you stroll in. Thank you for your support." Yes, definitely. Want to thank you for your support. So as we go in and go further, I want you guys to really pay attention. So Martell Holt was arrested on DV, and it was to the third degree harassing and communication. So, in other words, if you all been in a relationship, you know how you break up with your boyfriend or break up with your girlfriend, and you have so much to say. Like you start having flashbacks, things just start coming up, and before you know it, you done exploded, and let him really have it, and it feels good at the time, right? Exactly. So it feels good at the time. You want to text him and say this, that, and the third. However, it's like enough is enough, and as women, and when we talk about DV and things like that, um, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. I mean, as you all know, I've shared my story before. Like, my dad, he was violent with my mom, and it was a very difficult situation. I mean, when you're talking about navigating family and you know just the whole ordeal, when kids are involved, it makes it a little bit stickier. Give us 1 second. We will be right back. All right, are we back? It seems as though we. Anyhow, we are still going to get through with this commentary. Okay, so back into it. Let me know. Can we do a sound check right quick, you all? Can we do a sound check right quick just to make sure you're able to hear me? Hey, G Grace, Royo. So get into this. Can we do a sound check? Are y'all able to hear me? Okay. Hopefully y'all are able to hear me. Let me come in from this device and see. You can hear me? Okay, good. You can hear me. Okay, amazing. Okay, so Martell and Melody, they share 4 children together. Um, and so when a show comes on, you can see Melody out there getting her cameras together. She's out there with 2 guys. I guess her brother had come down because apparently Martell has, from observation, it seems like Martell has an anger problem. You know what I'm saying? Martell has an anger problem, and it was a lot. These are his charges right here. It says Martell Holt, sources Madison County Jail. He was charged with domestic violence. It was booked into Madison County Jail, released on bond, Star of Love, marriage, Huntsville. So pretty much, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I can relate, and I stand with Melody when it comes to that because what people don't realize is what goes on behind closed doors. you're not always going to be able to be privy to that. You're not always going to be able to see it, you know? And so Martell is unraveling. You know, she said that he was unhinged. And he can, I don't know if you guys watch the show, but he can go from 0 to 100 in like 0.17. And I do know that he was with the Real Housewives star. What's her name? Sheree Whitfield. And that don't seem like it left alone because she was recently seen on footage with her guy. But anyhow, he was arrested, and this had come from a report, a claim that happened August 27th of 2022. Martell texts his then wife text message, and I thought that it was a bit much. And at the end of the day, these are her feelings. These are her experiences with her husband. And if you know anything about marriage, you know you have the ups and downs, but when you have a partner that has went out and had a baby on you, I mean that affects different women differently, right? And so when the mother was on, and you know my child was on, and she was speaking, I felt like she was giving her grace. And like I said, it was more of like she wanted to coddle her son, you know? It was more of a coddling situation rather than saying, this is a woman. I didn't raise you like that. No, his mother, this is what his mother did, in my opinion. His mother said, that's my son, that's my baby, and I'm gonna stand beside him. I'm gonna stand beside him. That's what she did. So um I feel like his mother kind of needs to get a life. Don't know if she's dating or married or anything like that, but it seems like she has a lot of time to fiddle and look in their relationship, kind of dissect their relationship. Like I said, they aren't married now, but she gives me the vibe that she's in their marriage. You know, she's gonna go and run to her mama what happened instead of consulting his wife first. Yeah, you consult your wife first. You don't go to mom. Mama ain't in this. Mama approved everything. And then he also made excuses for like cheating because you didn't said that you don't want to do this or you said that you don't want to do that. But my thing is a woman's job, my job, you know, when you talk about making sure the kids good, making sure they're good, and then still making sure you're good. Let's not even count work, business, and things like that, interaction with the public, making phone calls. So I feel like there was no shared responsibility. It was, I think that Martell is he's on the defense, and it's like, I'm a man, and it's my way or the highway, and this is how it's taught, and this is what I saw growing up. But sweetheart, she does have changed. It has changed drastically. Okay? So Marcus, your brother, provides to check my brother. You know, so man, up here, you know, belligerent, get excited and angry, at a drop of a dime, like you know. So the brother, you know, the brother lets him know, you know, that this is about August, September, which said, you know, she was waiting, you know, when are they going to go and get him or whatever. But it's divine timing, and they went and got him. Well, actually, they didn't have to get him. He actually went to leave. So he went into the courts and went in there to get some type of paperwork. And it's about, hey, Mr. Martell, Holt, you have a warrant for the arrest. He said, I have kids outside. Let me go out here, make my kids, and then, you know, of course, had arrested him. But the kids, when they didn't feel that, you know, I think that the Madison County Jail did a wonderful job and, you know, not doing all that in front of the children, right? Or at least in my thoughts, they didn't do it in front of the children. So guess who comes and retrieves the children? Martell mother. Martell's mother is like a side chick gone wrong. I mean, I don't know who's worse, Ariane or Martell's mother. So, like I said, he left the secret car. He had a warrant under his for his arrest. Now, his mother is trying to play like, oh my God, I'm here for the goodness and this like that. These ain't got nothing to do with it. The mama's the mama boy thought it really drives. Oh my God, what's wrong with the mama boy? It's hurting. It's still hurting. I mean, she was the mother, but it's just not every 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 this and that. Not about me, but first, you know. And his mother wants to do that he can get rid of. Well, in your eyes, your son is always going to do that. Your son is always going to give it up like that for you, right? Let's be honest with you. Let's be fair. Now, the revenge in video. Okay. Now, apparently, Martell threatened Melody and said that he was going to leak the tape of them and keep it as another man to make her look bad. Now, are we going to act like we don't have family members that get into these situations with devious situations and they right back together and this love, obligation, and we see that actually both family members, friends, you know, you just say, that's just how they are. They're gonna work out, but that's just it. We all know somebody. We all know people that they say, oh, that's how they do, right? So let's get into this. Martell mama explains he will not let this narrative go on. And I feel like it's more of like he don't want this narrative to go on. Martell, and as I can see, he's still independent, he's still on the T of her because why not go to a therapist? Like, why we didn't see you in a therapist's office? Why do we see you want to go talk to them? If you really want to get to the root of the problem, go to a therapist. Your mother, right there, she's championed all parts of behavior that you are doing, and she's doing that in the name of love. And guess what? We're gonna have to take the name of love out because love don't hurt. Love don't do that. Let's get into it. And I feel like Melody states that her main focus is children. And when you talk about, this woman, she's got to make some hard decisions, gotta make some hard decisions, right? And they're going to be hard to a certain extent. But that's the beauty of going through life. That's the beauty of building up yourself. And that's the beauty of really doing the work. Some people think, oh, well, let me just go to therapy for my question. That'll be good. No, now, get into this. Carlos King FaceTimes Melody. And, he's chopped it up. He's excited about the show. Sold out. And, he asked her if she's okay. And then he talks about the project show. And, he's so excited about it. He's so excited about it. And I feel like, she's walking with a purpose. She's finding herself in a lot of people that have not found themselves. They don't know that. They don't know that long because they haven't made it there. You feel me? Who is it? No sound? Wait a minute. Yeah, we have sounds. Yeah, it is your phone. You gotta cut up your volume. Yes. So, right, moving right along. Right. So, Stormy Steele and Neil, um, um, Stormy looks like she's got like some new work. I don't know her. This is like the first time I've seen her. body done or she has to have her face, something like that. Like, you know, so they show like the transformation part. I guess like it was a before right? And so um yeah. So there's a lady named Tisha who was um apparently telling all the things of what was gonna happen in the um in the scenes or in this season 7, right? And so a few of the cast members got a bit upset or whatever. Now this is gonna take a big old turn, right? So like I said, this is my first time. So Kiki was mad at me on the video recordings of people for leaking what they said that Kiki was leaking. So Kiki decides that she's going to put the blame on her mom, right? So get into this. So text messages, Neil don't agree with Martell going to jail. And you know what? As a seasoned woman, she seemed like a seasoned woman. She's like, I don't know. She don't have all her marbles up there. Whoever Neil is, she don't have all her marbles. Um, she's the type of woman where it's like just stick it through. You know, she would just give you that advice. You know, you could call her, tell her something major happens, like go ride it out. Don't like after instead of being like back up, time, check out some resources, see what the options are. We got options. Like don't make a decision upset. It's hard. Options. Just like this one is a black man. Black man wants to be like black, white, Hispanic, African, like European. I don't care who you are. If you're doing something, you know, that's out of order, out of line, I mean, and it calls for that. Maybe you need to go sit down and think about it because you don't want to go to these therapist office, you know? So get into this. You know, male protects these black men. In my opinion, Mel was protecting Martell in that moment. Like, let's disregard what happened with the black man, and we need to decide. We don't need all the facts. We don't need to know what was said, what was done. We don't even need Melody's story. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go out and go to this now get into this. Destiny, Sunny, and Moses. You know, they took from Lewis. That's you know. They were good beauties, they were good girlfriends, they were sisters at one point in time. And we know how the sister, uh, sister Hood can be manipulated. I say that. We know how the sister Hood can be manipulated. And unfortunately, Destiny picked conflict. And actually, Sunny was Destiny's producer. So get into this. He says that a man is what a man do what a woman allows. So this was Neil's response. A man is only what a woman allows. And why would you say that? If you get a broken one, like not daddy, you have to come in. He, like, he's been together for X amount of years, and boom, like it's like an effect of ego that drives you apart. All right, right back at it. Okay, so Destiny X Moses is interested in Sunny. Okay, get into it. Um, and so Destiny X Moses um came on. I don't know who came on to who, but Destiny and Moses, child, they are engaged to get married or whatever the case may be, right? So let's see. Destiny was portrayed by Sunny. And like I said, we all know that so familiar, even here on YouTube or whatever. Um, like we've seen the portrayal like in sisterhood and things like that. I mean, let's be real, let's be honest, let's be true, right? So let's get into it. So Sunny and Moses portrayed that they were cousins, and we know that all too well as well. And but I guess Noel was saying like, Destiny was saying, pretty much it was like girl code because Destiny had went over to some lady's house. I don't know who she but Sunny was Destiny's producer, and Destiny told her personal information about, her former man, which is Moses. So Moses and Destiny were together for 15 years. Um, but this is my thing. A lot of people were saying, well, he should have said something, she should have said something. I feel like they shouldn't have done it in the first place. I mean, when you're talking about a business interference, like I would be checking those contracts because, like, I don't know, for this woman to just sit up here and swoop up this lady's husband like that, I think that that was very treacherous. I think it was very disgusting. And I thought that it was just, I don't know, is that like the new norm? Go and steal someone's husband? Like be around them, be their friend, and steal their husband. Okay, so get into this. Carlos live podcast, and Mel is the special guest. So the raindrops were in the building, the millimeters were in the buildings, and nothing was off limits. So I love a no off limits like interview because like then you could really um have fun with it. But Marcus Stormy, Melody's mom, was at the show. And so, you know what, Carlos King, he really paid attention to Melody's um, just, their conversations and whatever they spoke about because he decided to make Melody the prom queen because she didn't go to the prom. So she had her crown, her sash. I mean, he went all out for her. And she definitely thanked him for that. She definitely did. She thanked him for that. So get into this. Mel didn't feel um, actually satisfied, right, in her marriage, So, she married at 22. And then, in other words, she didn't really get to explore. And so now she's in the phase of, you don't know what you're missing until you get it. So now, she's able to get it. And if you know what I mean, so she's getting, the satisfaction that she deserves. Carlos didn't tell Martell to bring flowers to producers and the cast. So pretty much Carlos dispelled or debunked some rumors and lies that Martell had made up about him that he said, And so, Martell went on a social media rant. Like it was epic. And like I said, so this is the scene where they were at the Carlos live podcast, and so they were in there, and so like I said, there's a lot going on. So there's been so many transgressions. Martell cheated. He got 4 children, and then he had a baby outside of the marriage. And Mel suggests Martell gets the therapy and the producer married Destiny's man. Sammy Destiny comes out, and that's when you hear somebody say, and she crossed the line. So that is your recap. That is your review on Love and Marriage, Huntsville, season 7, episode 1, Arrested Development, hashtag millimeter. Listen here. I'm excited to get to review this show, and I'm ready for episode 2. So if you enjoy the content, the commentary, please like, share, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. We want to thank you and have a great night on purpose. Until next time.